What's up? How you guys doing? It is good to see yins. M2K. You like that you got your chat pinned? Glad that I could be a part of relieving you of some of your boredom tonight. We chillin'. Okay, so this little juice right here, okay? This is strawberry limonade. Okay, not lemonade, strawberry limonade. I added water to try and soften the blow. But so my gram gave me, it's from Tropicana. She gave us like 3 of these. I gave one to my in-laws because we didn't need 3 of them. I didn't even know what they tasted like. So I cracked one open tonight, poured myself a glass, had a sip, about chucked the glass out the window. And it made me think. Next Wednesday, guys, is our 4-year affiliate anniversary. 4 years affiliated on Twitch. And so with that, I was like, you know what? I got a couple things here that we could involve. First of all, I do want to say that the plan, my wife and I have had a conversation. The plan is to do, I'm going to have to set it up and figure it out, but we're going to try and make it happen, even if it's from like my phone and we do like use the camera and do IRL style to start stream. But we're going to be doing the cooking stream on Wednesday on the affiliate anniversary. See how that goes. And alongside of that, I hope for us to be able to do the giveaway that night, also from the sponsored streams back in March. And then there was something else. No, that was back in February, wasn't it? No, that was in March. Yeah, it was in March. So we'll see how that works. My goodness. Yeah, Axis is one of the do you have Axis? Are you one of the OGs? Like, I know you have the mod one there and the red one, which we have to make new ones. Oh my goodness. But hey, M2K, 6 days. Hey, that is 6 more than I deserve. So I appreciate you. Guys, is this music giving us like kind of like Stranger Things vibes right now? I gotta turn the music down. I didn't realize it was so loud. It usually is on my intro screen. That's where I wish I had like a little what do they call it? Like a little soundboard or whatever, to where I could move with sliders. I like the ability to do that rather than digitally. But shows the OJ because the mod one taking priority. I got you. I just know that you can change them within the chat sections. So, yeah, man. But I think you were one of the first 10, weren't you? That's insane. 4 years, guys. So, but with that, we're gonna be stretching that night out a little bit. It's gonna be longer than the typical 2-hour stream. It might be chopped up a little because I'm not sure how things will look. It's going to be a whole new world because I'm going to be doing the IRL cooking stream, which means I'm going to be trying to do cooking and streaming while, wife's home interacting with the boys. It's an open, they're open rooms. So it's going to be probably like toddler chatter going on and screams and laughter and stuff. Who knows? It might be a nice, fun background noises, but we'll see. We'll see, because I also have little, I'll have to find them, but I have little, mics that plug into, oh no. No, I just realized. Hey, perfect timing. I just realized the mics that I have, the little Bluetooth mics that go to this, or go to my phone, that was for the old style of iPhone. It wasn't for the new style of iPhone. So they don't fit my port anymore. No, okay, I'll take some. Chat, she's asking if I want ice cream. Do we want to review some ice cream tonight? Look at this beauty back here. Don't, she's taken. Axis says hello. He can hear. Oh my goodness, that just gave me the willies. Oh man. Megan and I were the top 10. Megan was 10A and I was 10B. I think you deserve. Oh, listen, M2K, you get VIP for the night. I'm doing it. I've never done it before. I'm gonna do it. M2K, you've only been following for 6 days. You're making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So I'm gonna. Why not? It's my stream. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. I don't even remember how to do it though. That's the problem. I'm looking through here like, where do I go for that? Where do I go for that? How about roles manager? Oh, it's happening. It's happening. You think it's a joke? You think I'm kidding? We're gonna see. We're gonna see here. M2K. Of course, it's a little bit more in depth than just a name. Is there a picture of is the profile picture have like a football player or something in it? Is that the right one? We looking at the right thing here? Boom. VIP for the night. M2K. VIP for the night. Oh, it's TJY. Okay, it's literally like this big on the screen. Look at that beautiful diamond. Everybody put a wow in chat right now as we see it and we enjoy it. But guys, what I was saying about this pink drink, next Wednesday when we do it, I think I'm going to create some incentive goals for with subs and stuff like that. And when we hit certain goals, you guys will have the ability to make me take drinks of this horrendous beverage. And all right, so I'm right now, I just want to see if I can fake it. If I can fake like I'm enjoying it. Did I do it? Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. Did I do it? Did I fake it well? I got a lot of water there actually. I think I'm at the I think I'm mainly getting the water that my eye twitched. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh, somebody clip that. I want to see it. Somebody clip it. I thought I kept a straight face that whole time. Which eye was it? Oh boy, here we go. Let me click on this here. Oh, I hate how it does that. Whenever I click on it, it opens up in like a separate browser thing, so you guys wouldn't really be able to see it, which is annoying. Whoa. Thank you, honey. If you want to sit back there, you can. You're hidden behind my head. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see back here. Oh, it didn't go back far enough, did it? Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Let's pause this. That clip didn't get it all, but you can see. You can see my left. So that's my left eye. That was my left eye. Okay. Oh, dude, it's strong. Like, the lime in it, make that a thumbnail. The issue is it's blurry. I'll have to. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. So, guys, I was messing around with a couple things like with stream element overlays, and I thought as we chat tonight, I might continue to do that, and you guys can like have some input on things. Just trying to find ways to freshen up the stream and such. Some of the stuff we had talked about with like different goals on the stream, financial goals as well as like sub goals and stuff like that. So I want to add some of them, and one of the ones I added, you guys can see, has been going right here, is the social media rotator. I didn't know. What do you guys think about that? Is it distracting? Do I need to make it slower so it doesn't go as fast, so it doesn't go through so fast as to draw attention, or do we need to move it elsewhere? Is it in a bad spot? Give me some thoughts, guys. Give me some thoughts. I had thought about it putting it like over here where my hand is in the corner, but I kind of like the idea of it centered on screen. Personally, no, I think it's good. All right, I like it. So I had thought about doing some other stuff too. I've always had, from the back to the very beginning, I've always had full camera as the screen. I know different ones, like different streams, they'll put like a background of some sort. You can have an animated one or a static, and then they'll have like the camera in as a main part on the just chatting, so that way an open section can be like where it's rotating social medias or where goals are listed and stuff like that, and they have an area for chat in its own little box or something like that. I thought about trying to test that out, but I just hate that my mic, if my mic was actually, there we go, that looks better, right? If I get it, yeah, there we go. I just can't tell. And then the X throws it off there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, and so I had thought about maybe testing that out because one of my biggest pet peeves has been like, there's like, this is where the quote unquote action is. So in just chatting, we see the camera, right? This is where the eyesight is drawn to, is all the camera. And when I put stuff on top of that, so if I were to put goals and stuff like that on top of it, then that, like, to me, like, visually can be very displeasing. Whereas if you have the box just made smaller of the camera and then things on a separate background, that can look more pleasing. Or, I shouldn't say or, depending upon what style of widget you use. Like if I have a goal that purposely lines up right here across the bottom, and it's like a line going across the bottom that doesn't, like, then you can't see the picture behind it. Okay, well then you basically have your own little ticker styled thing. And so, okay, that can work because it doesn't take away from the eyes, but because it's always about finding spots in the frame that work, which can be difficult when you move around. But yeah, I thought, my mind went back to it. But next Wednesday, with 4-year affiliate anniversary, I thought I can have the juice nearby, and people can, with different goals or different specific things, like, I don't know, 1,000 bits or something like that, and I got to take a swig of that nasty stuff. But also, oh wait, speaking of, I brought it out so I could talk about this. See, this is what it looks like. Strawberry limeade. Ugh. And then, this is another thing. I said my gram. Oh, I see that shower thought. We'll get to that. My gram had given me some of this stuff, and usually, like, sometimes if I'm honest, like, some of the stuff just finds its way to the garbage. But some of this I thought, hey, we could do something with this. Okay, many of you know from different conversations on stream in the past, I am not the greatest heat guy when it comes to spicy foods. Well, in one of these boxes that my gram gave me of different goodies, she gave us some Takis. Why did it does? M2K, it does look good. That's why I opened it, and I was kind of excited because I'm like, I like strawberry, lime. I like lime in my Mexican dishes. So I was like, maybe this can work, bro. It's so acidic, like it's so like, ugh. But we got some Takis, and I've never really had Takis. I've had a couple, but I'm not a heat guy. Well, guess what? We got some dragon sweet chili. We've got some nitro, which it shows a little extreme right there. This one shows hot. You guys can see that little thermometer. Okay. And we've got some Taki sticks flare. These ones I don't see a thermometer on to show to you, to show me how hot it is. But Taki's flare sticks. I want some. Can I have some? So here's the deal. I figured, first of all, this stream is not sponsored. Okay, this is not a sponsored event, even though the way that the Takis bag decided to sit in the corner makes it look like I'm a sponsor. But and then there's just repeats. Like there's another dragon sweet chili, and there's another dragon sweet chili, and there's another. Let's see. Oh, okay, here's a different one. Fuego hot nuts. Double crunch. Okay. So these, I have a bunch of these, okay? And my wife will want nothing to do with these, so I don't have to worry about it. It's not really a like, I gotta make sure she's not gonna be mad at me for she wouldn't touch these with a 10-foot pole. Oh, you think they're good? All right. Are you a spice person? Do you like some spice? I'm not. I like sweet spice. So I'm curious about the sweet chili, but it listed it as hot, which I'm not a big fan of. So my point in showing those to you guys is that I think what we can do is have ourselves some goals for the night, to where whatever we end up doing, you guys can forcibly make me, through fulfilling goals, drink some of this drink, and I'm gonna have water with me. I might have to have some coffee. I don't know if that'll mix well, but maybe some milk for the heat. But we'll have those, the hot stuff as well. So if you guys want to see me sweat and make me suffer, I will never do the one chip challenge, but this stuff is in that direction for me. Oh, you think I'll be okay? You think I'll be okay? Is it gonna be a letdown? Is that what you're saying? Or would it be fair of me? Should I try some before stream, just to see if it's... I should probably try some, shouldn't I? Should I try some off stream just to see? I don't know that I should try them tonight, because I'm gonna have ice cream, and when you're in your 30s, you can't just pop stuff like that whenever you feel it. I mean, you can, but diabetes. So tonight my wife gave me, look at this, guys, we got the double up. You guys see that? The double up here. It's not an autofocus, so you can't see the quality when it's up close. So the dark one, the deep brown one, is deep dark, or deep double chocolate, or deep dark chocolate, or something like that. Power was out and it just came on, allowing me to plug my phone in. Oh, hey, man. Well, glad to hear it's back on. Good to have you back. But the deep dark chocolate, guys, that is one. She absolutely loves it. It's from Turkey Hill. So we're gonna talk. I'll share my thoughts with that, with kind of a double up for steamy, creamy, or dreamy. If you haven't been here before, when I've eaten ice cream on stream, we don't just eat ice cream and chat. I gotta give a little review, and so I'll let you guys know if these ice creams are a steaming pile of crap, if they are just some ice cream, if they're creamy, if they're just what they should be, or if they are dreamy and you need to go out and get you some. And so, yeah, Red, it's deep. It's like deep double dark chocolate or something like that. I don't have it right in front of me. In fact, I probably could Google it real quick. Turkey. I mean, I could also go out and ask my wife. You guys tell me, should I Google it or go talk to my wife? Found it. I don't need to go talk to her. So, it sounded so bad. I love you, babe. It's deep dark chocolate. This is it right here. Deep dark. Deep dark. Dark chocolate ice cream with chocolate chips. So there it is. And my goodness, do I look like I am a ghost in this frame. Whew, get that off my screen. It's too bright. It's too bright. Do I need to turn down? I need to turn down some of that, don't I? Turn down for what? Okay. I need to turn the gain back a little. Do you even live, bro? How dark is too dark? How about that? Is that good, guys? We good there? Well, the other one, red, you might like more so, is that lighter tan one. That is just straight up Wise Markets quality coffee ice cream. So we've got some coffee with some deep dark chocolate, and I've already had the coffee one quite a bit, and it does have a good bite of like Colombian coffee. And M2K, I want you to know I have not forgotten. We will do your shower thought. The ice cream was delivered, so the ice cream must be eaten. But yeah, it's got a good touch of that, like almost like the smell of the coffee beans in a true like coffee bar or coffee location. That smell is like what you taste. It's a pretty darn good taste. It's just the texture, and this goes back to what I've said before about the local grocery store style of ice cream. Is it's just not as high of quality and texture. It's not as smooth. It almost is. It almost reminds me of like an icy. Like it's just not. It's not as. It's definitely. I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. Is that a first? Is that a first, chat, where I do not have the words to describe, and it's not a good way. I do enjoy the ice cream, but it's not. It's just the texture piece, especially. It's just not what I want when I want to eat ice cream. The taste is nice, that coffee, but anyway, a good butter pecan, orange or rainbow sherbet. I'm not as big on those. Tastes very syrupy to me a lot of times. Well, I guess it depends on the brand, but and like I said, M2K, the coffee has good taste, but like I said, it might have been Wise Naturals. Now that I think about it, I didn't get it. My wife scooped it, so I don't remember. But I believe it might be Wise Naturals, which they try to. There's no artificial. There's none of those additives, which could be why the texture is not the same as regular ice cream. So it is that. But I would say for the coffee, I would put that on the low side of creamy. I don't think it reaches because the taste is good and I enjoy the coffee taste that is in it. I don't think it drops down to steamy, but it is at the bottom side of creamy. I'll put it there. I probably like a 4 out of 10. And I've said before, like steamy is 1 through 3, creamy is 4 through. Maybe I said that wrong. 4 through 7, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll do it that way. I think it's a 5. A 5. Because I believe steamy would be like 1 through 4, creamy is like 5 through 8, and then 9 and 10 is like, this is dreamy goodness. Soft serve vanilla from a local fast food joint called Rush's. So I have a thing that I always have done since a kid. Whenever I went to Chinese buffet, I always get soft serve vanilla ice cream to fill in all the cracks. Like it's just, and even at the buffet that is near us now, nearest to us because it's still like a 20-minute drive, but um, they have like 6 to 8 flavored ice creams, like harder ice creams that you can scoop for dessert. I can't do it. I have to finish with the vanilla. Um, it's just a built into me at this point. But here goes some deep dark chocolate from Turkey Hill. Now I know my wife would put this when she first had it. It was definitely dreamy for her, but I gotta be honest with you guys. Deep dark chocolate is steamy for me. Ugh. Man. I will say this. If the dude, if the coffee had the texture that the deep dark chocolate is smooth. I will give it that. It has little chocolate chips in it too, but it is smooth in its texture. It's really, I do appreciate that, but the taste, oh, no, I can't do it. I'm just not a fan. Some people might be. I'm just not a fan. So that is steamy for me. But if they made the coffee with that taste, with the creaminess of that deep dark chocolate, bro, and if they had even like pieces of chocolate in it or something like that, you know what I mean? Like chocolate covered coffee beans, bro, that's an ice cream right there. That's an ice cream right there. Well, Red, being ice cream, it obviously is sweetened and it tastes sweetened. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. No. Oh, wait. Why did my. Uh oh. Pretzel's fritzing out, guys. I got to change the. It's fritzing out. I got to quit out. Restart it. My music. I was like, why did the music do that? That's a dreamy what? I'm lost. Okay, for some reason this isn't working. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost contact. Things are quiet. Too quiet. All right. Well, I don't know why that is not working. Oh, that's dreamy. Yes. That sounds to me like that would be a dreamy ice cream. Like chocolate covered coffee bean ice cream? Bro, 5 in chat if you would try that ice cream. Yeah. Five, 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 five. Okay. Anybody who can see the captions, I said 5 like 5 or 6 times, and it literally jumped to show it like 8. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Now it showed it once. You're tripping out. All right. Guys, is it me or did it get quiet in here? So, let me show you guys some of the stuff I was looking at. Let me finish this. I gotta finish one thought before the other. Golly. I had thought about starting a game on Game Pass, but I am so behind. I have so many different playthroughs that I've played that I want to actually edit, and I don't want to just keep creating a backlog of those. And one of the things that was pushing me through was like Game Pass has certain games that it removes every month or every 15 days or so. And so like I was keeping an eye on that. So I just played Ravenlock before the end of the month. And so I have that recorded, and I need to create some videos from that. But shower thoughts, that's yes. Thank you for the reminder. See, I reminded you that I didn't forget, and then in doing so, I forgot. So I appreciate you. Let me see if I could just right click. Is it a shortcut? Yes, it's a shortcut. Sweet. I don't have to go find my folder. Okay, where did we end off? Here we go. This one's kind of like, I don't know. It's short. But here you are, Mr. VIP. Here's your shower thought. One day you'll be someone's ancestor. Think about it. It's very true. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you a second one because that one, like, it kind of is a bummer. And it's true, but it's like not like like to me, like shower thoughts, like it doesn't carry the same punch as a normal shower thoughts. Here's another one, special for you. You've never been in an empty room before. Now that one makes you think. That that one makes you think. You've never been in an empty room. Well, because you're in it. If you go into a room, it's no longer empty. I don't think the air counts. Isn't that crazy? That one. Now there's a shower thought. That is what I call a shower thought. What's up, brother? I don't know why I held my hand up like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, my mouse just died, I think. Oh, there it is. Oh goodness. Oh, love it. Guys, let me find this real quick. I don't know. Well, we'll try pretzel one more time. See what happened. Refresh. Lots of people have ideas. Be the one who builds them. Boom. Boom. Okay, something happened, guys. Something happened to my O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Let's go. Yeah, I was on chill EDM. Let's see if it works. Nope. Oh, it does. I don't know what's happening. It's like not responding when I click. There you go. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back with music now. What is happening? It's just switching between songs now. This is weird. All right. I think we're good. So before the shower thought, I had said what I was saying was there were I thought I remembered. Nope. Worst kind of hurt is betrayal because it means someone was willing to hurt you just to make themselves feel better. I would say a worse kind of hurt is helplessness, but that's just from a personal experience. That's a good one. That's a good one. Man. So, look at that. Pretzel Rocks is just like, oh, he's playing 3 songs in less than a minute. No. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was talking about games and stuff. I was looking at playing, like, one thing that was pushing me to play certain games and do the playthroughs of them that I wanted to was because Game Pass would eliminate certain games on their rotation. And so with that, this past month, Ravenlock was one that I got recorded, which was awesome. And actually kind of a fun game. If you've never played it before, it basically was a revisioning. It felt like a revisioning of Alice in Wonderland meets adventure game. Like it was that kind of thing. So so it was fun, and I hope to get to that playthrough to create some video, some content for y'all. But there is none that's being pushed off by April 15th this month. Well, that's good because it's not April. By May 15th this month. Normally, if there's like at least one game on there, like I'll try and prioritize that in those, in that 15 days that I have kind of thing. But there isn't one, so I don't feel that pressure in the same way. But I was looking at a game like, I know Axis, I think you've played this one before, Planet of Lana. I think I have access to that game, and it's only like a 6-hour game. Something, if you follow me on X, on Twitter, X just doesn't sound the same when you talk about it. But that's actually one of the negatives of that social media roller, is if I have my mic, because it's black, if I have my mic too far over, you can't make out the X, and it just looks like it's just listening. Delkery _TV. And right there, it's really, see, gotta get some white behind it, but I had thought about playing through that game next. But if you followed me on X, on Twitter, I had put out something about how a lot of people, someone I follow on YouTube did, and it's really good. Gotcha. So I had thought about that, but a lot of people right now, Fallout is hot. Fallout is trending big time because of the Amazon show and such. And so I had thought about doing my first run of a Fallout game, but they take approximately, what did I see, 27 hours to play. That's a long time for a dad who just, kind of games to connect with people and enjoys gaming, but I don't have 27 hours, let alone 27 times 3. So I had put out on Twitter the idea of like Fallout has been really popular, but BioShock was trending on my X this morning, and I was just like, I have all of the BioShocks. And so I could look to start a BioShock run like I did Halo 1 through 3 the other year. I could look to start like BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite. Those ones are only approximately 12 hours a game. That's a little bit more doable. So those are just a little state of the union. Those are some of the games I'm thinking through of potentially running. You think I like BioShock more than Fallout? Yeah, everything I hear about Fallout, I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure that I'm gonna like the style of game. The survival aspect, like from what I've seen of it, I don't know. I want good story. And BioShock, from what I understand, is really good story. But Fallout, it's Reagan Gothic and Atom Punk. Retro futuristic. That's the theme and design. I want... That's the art style and stuff like that. I'm just curious about like what you do in it. But anyway, so those are some games I'm thinking through. I had thought about too. I've talked before to you guys about reading, and how much I want. I have so many books in here that I should read, and the idea of like reading pieces on stream and having conversation about what we read and themes and topics and stuff related, so I can be reading, but also it could be a benefit to somebody, to one of you. Maybe you'd like to read more but don't have the ability to, and hey, we can do it together, kind of thing, you know. So I've thought about that, and I actually had thought about tonight being like, all right, choose a part of the room, let's crack a book open and read a little bit together. But I don't know that I want to do that tonight. I don't know. I don't know that I'm prepared to do that tonight. I wanted to look at this thing. We'll be here, Red. We'll be here. Horrible and terrible are synonyms, but horrific and terrific are antonyms. Interesting. What is actually the straight up definition of terrific? Of great size, amount, or intensity. So when you understand terrific as that, well, it can also be like causing terror. His body presented a terrific emblem of death. So are they actually antonyms? Because I feel like terrific could be used in a similar way. Huh. That's interesting to see how terms have changed, because like in the 20th century, terrific took on additional, more positive meaning, while previously it did hold some negative to it. Interesting. Interesting. That, you see, I mean, it did its job, M2K. You got me like Googling it, thinking it over. You know what I mean? That's a true shower thought. That's a true shower thought. Access, I meant like actually like on stream, like doing that on stream, because I believe if I'm not just sitting here and reading a straight chapter, if I'm reading a little bit and then chatting about it, I believe it falls fine within, no concern of DMCA and stuff. But if I were to just read, I don't believe you can't make money off somebody's work, you know what I mean? And with the chance of somebody subbing or stuff like that, I don't know how all that, the detail stuff would work, but I believe it wouldn't be correct of me to do that. Whereas it's just like reaction videos, right? It'd be the same idea of where you're adding to the content. You're not just reading and using somebody else's content as your content, or you shouldn't be, right? But, well, why don't we do that? I can't comprehend anything. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Hey guys, so choose a side of the room. We should totally see if we could just randomly pull a book and be like, all right, let's just start doing it. Because I feel like if I keep bringing it up and don't start doing it, I'll never do it. If we're going to try it out, we should definitely, maybe not try it out tonight, but I'm saying like try and choose a book and see if like, you know what? Maybe this is one. Next week we'll try it. So what side of the room? Left, this side or that side? I will tell you there are far more books over here. It's hard to see, but there are 3 bookcases over there. Access. So some of the things I did in before was about reading a children's book, because I would read to baby Delkery at the time, who's now toddler Delkery. Did it twice, I think, 2 or 3 times. Oh, we got one for the left and one for the right. One for the left, one for the right, one for the left. One. This EDM got me going. All right. I have a feeling if I do a poll that Darkfire, lol, welcome in. Good to have you. You can participate in this poll if you feel so inclined. Potential reading of a book, starting to read and discuss in future streams as a way for us all to be growing in our minds, and for me to be able to read one of the bunch of books that I have. Where should I get a book? Left, right. All right, we're just gonna put like 1 minute on this. Start poll. Boom. Found you from the Christian tab. Let's go. I will tell you, I was a youth pastor for 10 years. My grandfather was in the clergy, and there was another pastor that I was allowed to go through his library when he retired. So a lot of the books in this room are of faith, of the Christian faith, and so they may be beneficial to us learning and growing in that front. Don't know. We'll see. Kind of random. I never thought about doing it this way. But thank you for the follow. It's great to have you in here. Let's go. On here right now, the stream is usually every Tuesday, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Next Wednesday, going to be doing our 4-year affiliate anniversary, so the time will be a little bit earlier as I'll be cooking dinner. I got to make up to the chat for a sponsor that happened back in March. We're going to be doing cooking streams, so don't know how it's going to work. Probably just through the phone. Don't know yet. We're gonna figure it out. All right, people are saying from the left. All right, I hate reading, but I like when read to me. Let's go. I have been told that I have a voice that people enjoy listening to, so maybe that will be a benefit to somebody. And we can have conversation about what's read rather than just reading. I know I said that to some of y'all, but all right. So we got on the left. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I got to look at what shelves have books. I think there's a box too. So. All right, I'm going to kind of make a judgment call on this. So there's 3 shelves in a cube. It's the same cube one that's back here that you can't see because it's dark. But there's 3 of those 8 shelves have books on them, stuffed in them. There's also a box on the ground, but I'm going to X-nay that one because I believe we need to focus on, like, if I've already got the books up here, like, I should pull from there. So, chat, numbers in chat, 1, 2, or 3. Numbers in chat. We're doing this. We're gonna make a decision. We're gonna see if it's a book worth reading. Here we go. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, we got a 2. Oh, whoa! Never before, without a poll in the history of Twitch, you all said 2. All right. All right. So I'm trying to find ways to trim this down. Okay, we got books stuffed in there. There's 2 depths. There's 2 sections. Okay, so there's some books that are in the back, some books that are in the front. Okay, so do we go back or front? Back or front? Let's go. We're almost there. Back or front? I feel like we should have some sort of like Jeopardy song or something going right now. Ooh, we got one for the back. Let's see if others agree. What am I doing? I'm not going to sip that stuff. All right. So we're looking at the back. Of course, you guys make this difficult on me. Now I got to move the front books. All right, give me 1 second. It doesn't help that when Bam went out of business near me, like they were doing a liquidation sale, and I got a bunch of books. I went and got a bunch more books because they were like 25 cents. All right. All right. So that's the front ones are behind me now. One. I'm gonna count. I'm gonna count them. Okay. You know, you know what's funny is this may actually be the row of books that I've read before and like kept in a place to be like returned to these. So this is kind of funny. There's 22 books. Do we go top 11 or bottom 11? So 1 through 11 or 12 through 22? We can say top is for 1 through 11 or first or last. You can say it like that, first or last. First is 1 through 11, last is we got to work our way down unless you guys just want to 22 is a lot to try and figure out a number. All right. I see first. All right. So we're going to start there. I'm going to pull some out. All right. Do we want we're trimming. We're trimming fat. Do we want how do we split this? I gotta get it down to basically where it's between like two because that's why I keep going by twos. What's that in the book that has a Steelers logo on it? Oh, this here? This is not a book. This is a classic auto sticker. This is from like oh, it doesn't have a year on it. This is from when I was a kid. 1998. 1998 never opened. Oh, if you want to see some of that, that's a whole nother stream. I've got because underneath of that I have a bin completely full of I found my like football cards and stuff. And so I've got like classic cards. So, some people do like Pokemon opening decks and stuff. Like maybe I should do some let's check out some of these sports cards. Mainly football. I say sports, but it's mainly football. So here's the decision, chat. Uh again, first or last? One through 6 or 7 through 11. First or last? First or last? All right, we got a first from M2K. Anybody else have some input? Anybody else have some input? We're almost there. Oh, Axis is like the last. We need one more input for the tiebreaker. Who wants to be the tiebreaker? Axis is like specifically number 8. M2K, if you had to pick a specific number, what would you say? Since we're throwing out legit numbers. Guys, why is this not working? 37. No. Between 1 and 11. Corned Stancy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to have you here. We are just trying to figure out a potential book to read through and chat about on a piece by piece through some future streams. That's what we're chatting about right now. Trying to figure out, help siphon it down. A 7 and an 8 is what we're saying. Let me look at those two specific books. Okay. So if we went with 7 or 8, oh, you're saying 8 as well now too. So this is actually one of my favorite books I've ever read. So so let's get this straight, chat. The whole idea of this was let's look and see about trying to read some of the books that I've never read. And instead, we somehow come down to probably one of the only books that I've read numerous times. Seriously? Seriously? How's that work? But if you're curious what the book is, it's by A.W. Tozer. It's called The Knowledge of the Holy. And I'm not opposed to us going through this, because it's so good. It is so good. And in simplest form, the idea is about dwelling on who God is, thinking rightly about who God is, dwelling on different characteristics, different attributes of God. It's so good. If you wanna grow in your own love of life, love of the world around you, man, dive into studying and looking into who God is, dwelling on that. So we could do a piece of this at a time. I'm not opposed to that, but I have read it. The other one that came up as number 7 is also by A.W. Tozer, and this is why I said I think that this is I think this was a shelf that or these ones in the back part of the shelf were like a list of okay, here are the ones that I want to be easy access for rereading or for referencing because I've read them. So what are the chances that you guys pick that? But this one is The Pursuit of God by A.W. Tozer. And so this one is another one that gets very, very deep. Which again, I'm not opposed to doing. If you guys want, if you guys think, what do you guys think? Do you think we should run with one of these, or should we try and do? I mean, maybe it's a good place to start. Maybe it's a good place to start with one that I've already read. But you guys said 8. Both of you said 8, and that would be The Knowledge of the Holy. So let's do that. And one of the cool things about that is in the way of my mind works in the way of preparing for stuff in the past within ministry is it'll be a beneficial thing for me too to read and to dwell on, to gather some thoughts on, because it'll help me in continuing to grow and things of that nature. So why does that stick so far out now? I don't like that. I just don't like when that sticks out so stinking far. There you go. Hydrate. I'm gonna drink the water, not the other stuff. But we'll keep that one out. The Knowledge of the Holy. And what if we, just for giggles, part of me thinks the idea of having two and by that, instead of every stream for say 2 months opening from the same book, letting that one book be every Tuesday, and then having another one be, I don't know, what do you guys think? Or if you're somebody who watches, would you rather be rolling through the same book each stream and then move to a new one from there? I just think ADHD wise, being able to switch to something new each time, on all Tuesday, this Tuesday and then Wednesday, I'm not reading the same book. You know what I'm saying? That's just what came to my mind. But I don't know. Ooh, my knees. I'm getting older. You like the idea of switching books? Well, then comes the next fun part. I mean, it's only like two of you guys giving input on this. If anybody else in the back wants to give input on trying to figure out a possible book to read and give thoughts on, for us to be able to chat about through future streams, um, feel free to throw in chat. Should I go look here on the left again, or should I go look at one of the three bookshelves on the right? I should have done left, back, and right. But what do you guys think? Should we stay on the left and look for another one, or should we go to a different place? All right, what do we got? What do we got? You got a sports book? I got a couple sports books. And I don't remember if I have them all in one area, but I would say over this way. Over to the right. Oh, check this out. I forgot I did get this from BAM for gamers out there. Tom Clancy's The Division Broken Dawn. There's also a um, King Arthur book that I have that's in the artwork of like a classic video game. It's kind of funny, but I really don't understand why this is giving me such issues tonight. Pretzel. Part of me just wants to like jump over to YouTube or something on. Well, the only issue of doing that is that you get ads. That's the negative. I mean, I guess I could pull from my own computer and um, play music from the actual computer, but let's open media player. Let's actually open a folder and we can go find ourselves some Mr. Harris Heller. We can do it that way. Can we hear that? Oh no, it's coming straight to my headphones. All right, I think is that good? Is that good volume? Or is that a little loud? It's always difficult to tell because my mixer shows it one thing and you guys always say like, no, it's not as loud as you think, or it's not loud enough when it seems like it is. I don't know. But last thing M2K had said was to the right. Whoa. So from there comes three shelves. Do we want the big shelf, the smallest, or the middle? If we're looking towards sports, I think there will definitely be a sports book back on that right one, back over there. There's some sports related books over here. So that'll be really the choice. The choice to be made. What do we think? What do we think? While waiting on a response, I think I'm going to do the other thing, which was like trying to look at stuff here. See about possibly creating an overlay. Channel name, Delkery. All right. And then why is that doing that so much? I don't know if you guys can hear that, can't you, too? There we go. Follower goal. Our follower goal was currently sitting at 750. And then our subscriber goal I think set that at 25. Don't like the purple or pink or whatever. And then do something like that. I like the, there we go. I like those colors. Why is that not changing? Or maybe I shouldn't change it. Oh well, too late now. But yeah, I'm not as big a fan of this kind of widget though. to like list down here underneath my camera. I'm not a big fan of that. All right, we're gonna have to do something different. I'm just not a fan of it. All right. I was looking at one of the things I want to have is just a simple bar. But if I'm honest, I feel like I don't even know where to look to find that anymore. New overlay. Oh, wait. Is this how I do it? Just create a new one and then add widgets? Slideshow rotator, custom widget, stream chat. Let's go say we were due. See, that just shows total followers, though. That doesn't show what I'd be looking for, which is showing like a goal. Ho, hey yo, hey yo. I think we found it. I think we found it, chat. I like the condensed more. Do we do it just the number? I mean, obviously I would change the colors. Big time change the colors. Do something like that and then boom. They don't blend together well, do they? I guess if I did black and we just filled it in with that. What if I don't want a goal end? Oh, it eliminates all those when I hit that button. Okay. I mean, I'm going to put it for next week because that's the goal. We need one more. I think we're at 7:49, right? I don't know why it's showing that as... Oh, I think it's because... Follower goal. Save. This, goals. How do I change it? Goals. Reset goals. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now the only issue is I think I have to put it in manually. There it goes. Nope, that's still not working. That is not 100%. It says 749 out of 750 is 100%. What kind of drugs is this smoking? All right, so we're going to save this though. All right, and then I should be able to copy the URL, bring it over here, add it as a browser. Boom. The only issue too is like this is specific to Twitch. So if I multi-stream in the future, that's one of the things I'm gonna have to figure out is how to be mindful of. See, like, do I put this like down here? Whoa, whoa. Calm it down there, boy. Just kind of have something down there. I can move the slider because part of me, I don't know. When you do it on a different screen like this one over here, if I were to add the browser source and go to follower goal, boom, then I think it becomes a little bit easier. I can just change the... Actually, no, it doesn't because it's really tiny if you do it there. Maybe there's a way to change the size. 700 width. What if I went with like 250? Too small. Okay. 350. Woo! Not 2350. But something like that. And then refresh it. Now it's still really small, but I think we're to a closer. We're closer to where we need to be. Okay. But like having something like that, that might even be too small. And in fact, if I were to take this and I were to go to like, not the percentage, if I were to use a simple design, save that. And then, yeah, see, moving it somewhere like that, I think that looks a lot better. Do we think that looks better? What do we think? And then if I were to have like the sub goal, okay, and we were to change this, go here to Wait, there should be sub goal. But I think I need to actually delete this though, because yeah, see, I have to do this. Yeah, sub goal. There we go. So say the goal is 25. Then we can come here to using a simple design. Don't need to worry about the colors with that. That's nice. And then save that. Now I can change this here. Sub goal. Booyaka. And then add here is a browser source. Sub goal. Boom. Where is position and size? We're gonna go 350. Okay, and then like there's a subscriber goal. So it's just trying to figure out how to make them fit the best. I don't like that. I don't like how it currently is, but I was just testing to see if that was a way to make it a little bit smoother, easier for us to see. Hey, so just some of the stuff we've talked about, which is about having like different goals on here and trying to figure out what we would want them to look like. And so I was just testing it out, just using tonight to kind of fulfill some of these little things with future streams. Although everybody kind of like, I know you said you were stepping away, but then like everybody went to the shadows and we never finished looking for a second book. Okay. I mean, we can have something like that. They're static in that spot and that kind of thing, but they're also not intrusive. Yeah, I kind of dig this too. As much as I don't have to, I don't want to have to change too much. And so like the idea of me changing like my layout of this, the idea of having to like shrink down my video size and have them separate, I don't know. I just don't think that's me. I don't think that's me. So I wish I could walk with the mic for you to hear me as I go look at them. But M2K, we had said, right, there's 3 bookshelf areas over here. But if you wanted me to, I can just walk over there and I can just look at what sports related stuff we have, because sports has always been a big thing for me, especially football. And so I would not be opposed to even somehow like coordinating that with gaming and football conversation, Steelers conversation, stuff like that. But I want to go. Let me go look over there, see what I have. I know I got some like Tony Dungy books. I've got some Tim Tebow. I've got others as well. So I gotta watch football. Yeah, for me, I have NFL Plus, and actually, as we get closer to that, I am affiliated with NFL Plus, so I'll be sure to share my links for anybody who wants to do that. And that's where you pay like, and depending on when you get it on sale or not, stuff like that, anywhere between $4 and $10 a month. But like, I think I usually pay 30 or 40 bucks for the year, and then I'll have it on my mobile device wherever I want to watch. But hey, maybe you look to save up a little bit of cash and support your boy in the process of being able to get something you know you will use. What was it? So some of the courses I took in college had to do with sports outreach ministry, so I have some that are related to that. But as so there's a lot. I have some different ones, but specifically, like, I have one driving home, which is like Jerome Bettis, the bus, hit the road to the Super Bowl in his final year. Uncommon by Tony Dungy, Quiet Strength by Tony Dungy, Tim Tebow's Through My Eyes, Touchdown Alexander, Sean Alexander, running back for the Seahawks, A Walk in Our Cleats. Those are different stories from different football players. So there might be a couple more, but I've got some options. I think for now, maybe for now we'll just stick it out and see what happens with this next Tuesday. See if it's got a good flow to it, a good feel for what it can be like on stream, and we'll go from there. Instead of stacking things and putting a second one on the docket and stuff, I think we'll just do that for now. But if you're looking for more of the sports stuff, say we get through this in the future, and you want to have some say in what direction to go in the room, it's over there. Sports is over there. Got some I always turn the wrong way. Some sports ministry related stuff on this big shelf back here that's just out of view. And then one or two like devotion related, discipleship study related sports ones here. And then specific, like the ones I listed of, Touchdown Alexander, some Tim Tebow, some Tony Dungy, Jerome Bettis, ones like that. Like those are back on this one way back here behind me. I'll say right. There you go. But we'll see how it goes first. I want to I want to approach that. I will say one of the nice ideas of doing too is that one, like one being focused, because this one is very much faith-based. It's very much on the attributes of God. And so doing one like that, but then having one on another night to where it's like not faith related, it might be a nice blend. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. Start with one, right? One baby step. But yeah, I was just trying to figure out those goals. The only other goal to have would be to create some sort of like, I don't even know how you would do it. Some sort of goal with finances. So like between subs and donations and bits and all that stuff. I guess I could have I could make a bar. I could just create a new overlay and I could just make it to where it's just a bar that says like what the next goal is. Like right now the goal has to be towards a standing desk because I've got to take care of my back and such. And some of my issues is I drive a lot and I am here at the desk and it affects like my posture and pull at my back and neck and traps and stuff. And so like standing would be a huge help with that. A standing desk and a chair. Those two things would be massive. So I want to create one of those because it was said before by different people about like yeah, like if we want to see that, we want to see what we know we can be putting things towards, kind of thing. Can I borrow some books? Hey, I'm somebody who, I mean, if you're local to me, I'm somebody who like, I'm okay with people borrowing books. Just respect the books, and I take note of it so that way I can get in contact about like, hey, give me my book back. No, I live in northeastern PA. I live about 4 hours from Pittsburgh. 3.5, 4 hours. About 2.5 to 3 from Philly. About 2.5 to 3 from New York City. I'm like right in this middle spot. Oh geez. Who knows? Maybe in the future, maybe we'll do a book giveaway. All right, so there's no, the only labels. Oh, Indiana. Oh, hey, you might be near Axis. You might be near Axis if he's still here. Axis, you there? So, there's no way. Oh, wait. Oh, excuse me. No. How do you create? There you go, M2K. There you go. Anybody know, like, what's the easiest way No, that's an alert box. I don't want an alert box. But how do you like record your goals? Like, see, if I do a subscriber goal, it automatically goes to something like this. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, this should not be this hard. I just want to create a square, like a rectangle. Custom widget. I don't know HTML. I don't know how that stuff works. Well, let's see. Does somebody... What's a goal? There's gotta be a way. Hey, River. I'm trying to figure out how to just do a simple, like I want like a bar or something like even the follower goal and the subscriber goals down in the corners of the stream. But for like my our upgrade goal or like channel goal, for example, like standing desk or new chair or GPU, like things like that. I want to list that, and then I want to put the number after it, like the goal of the finances to be raised towards that, how much it will cost and such. But oh, how do I do this? River, how you been? It's good to see you. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Jamaica. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, I wanna take down to Kokomo. Those are channel alerts. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to create a simple. How to create a simple wish list goal tracker on stream. Boom. Let's see. I don't want followers goals. Why does everyone try to do the same thing? Okay. The overload editor. No, that's for those kind of goals. That's not what I want. Because it will only count my subs if you do a sub goal. Better today than yesterday. Back is really going nuts the last few days, and I was humming the same song. River, when did you say it was that you're getting the shot? mid-month, was it? Like the 15th or 16th? Get to meet Frost in November, maybe Asia, but she isn't sure she could go to CMS. Oh, May 9th. Okay. Nice. 8 days. 8 days. Oh, hey, by the way, guys, I forgot about this. Well, I didn't forget about it. I just forgot to say it. I already said about how next Wednesday, 4-year affiliate anniversary, be here, or be square. But soon after that, well, except for you, River, you take care of yourself. You do what you need to. Oh, it's the 9th. Next Wednesday's the 8th. All right, be here, be square. But my wife and I's anniversary will be on the 16th, which is actually 9-year anniversary. 9-year anniversary. I remember you saying that, River. Yeah, it's kind of a test. It's a test to see, man, is this going to be something that I can use more generally, more for other parts of your body. How to create a total amount goal for stream. These ads. Have to do 2 tests. Oh, okay. Oh, for your neck, it's the real deal. Oh, I got you. Man, no fun. Hey, M2K, I hope you do as well. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed your run as VIP for the night with the beautiful diamond next to you. Appreciate your input on different things tonight. And if I don't see you around the Twitter or Discord or online parts, hope you have a great weekend. And we will definitely see you on Tuesday next week. Tuesday? Oi, it's Tuesday. It's actually Wednesday, but you get what I'm saying. See, if you do the donation goal, then it's only gonna record your donations, the tips. Oh, Red, welcome back. Oh. Maybe I have to do that through. Maybe I have to do that through Streamlabs. I don't know. It's really annoying me though. I'm trying to figure out how to do a simple goal widget. Like if you notice, Red, while you were gone, we got a couple things here on the screen. Just was kind of testing some things out, seeing about like what we thought of them, how things were fitting and looking. And so we were able to fulfill kind of like that. I want that minimalist, that non-intrusive, but still give understanding about where things are. And I gotta capitalize that. But with that, I wanted to create a simple one. And by that, I mean one that would literally, I could just put, there we go, that's better. We could do like our goals, if you will, like our, hey, this is the channel goal right now kind of thing. Like, hey, we're working towards a standing desk for Delkery's back. Like, or a GPU so we can run future games and stuff like that. So, These, though, I think in the corners, they give nice, simplistic, minimally intrusive, but they also give the details. Like, okay, follower goal, we're at 749 out of 750. We need one more follower. Or subscriber goal, we're at 14 out of 25 so far this month. Ad break. Oh no. Oh, it's because I haven't run any ads tonight. Usually I run ads partway through. Let's go. Let's go. 750. Guys, we hit the elusive 750. Decorated dimmer. Welcome officially to the herd. Thank you so much for that follow. Guys, that means we got to set a new goal. Do we just set up the straight 1,000? Or do we put it at something like 850? I think we go straight for the 1,000. 1K, man. That's a hard barrier to break. But Decorated, thank you so much for making that 750 happen. We are on our way. Love it. We have fulfilled that follower goal. The goal has also been to fulfill that subscriber goal as we look to try to have subscriber points that fulfill towards the Plus program. But I understand the reality. The reality hasn't been there. In returning recently back to streaming and only being on twice a week for just like 2 hours each night, it's really hard to actually build up to that Plus program. But we'll take what we can get and go where we can go. I just want to know how to do that. But sweet, that was a pretty interesting little thing it did too, up here with the little target that hit. So that's pretty cool. Will it let me do that? Manage goals? Oh, can I do that right here? Let's go. Start new goal. Boom. Nice. There we go. Love it. Man, but we're going to celebrate that. 750. That's phenomenal. Yeah, I know, right? Right, Axis? I mean, and to think like YouTube as well. Like YouTube, I remember, struggling to hit 100, and we're at like 224. I'm at like 224 right now, and I need to focus up. 225. I'm sorry. Need to focus up on YouTube, man. Got to build towards those partner opportunities, kind of affiliate opportunities, if you will. If you look at their basic being like 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch time, those kind of things. But man, it is to watch from the bottom. How's the watch hours? The watch hours have been very, very slow. Like, they've been slowly growing, but more than they were before. Are you talking about the VODs? Because the VOD channel, for anybody who's over there, that one shot up, but then kind of like stagnated. And the Delkery, the base channel, Delkery channel, that one has been slowly moving up. Like a full watch hour every couple days, or every day or two. So it's not a pace enough to get there, but it's a helpful pace, because if I get the opportunity to actually roll some things together with some videos and such, then it should start to domino. So big thank you to those of you who have invested time and effort into helping the watch hours on YouTube. Let the playlists roll. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys. River, I know you are a background hawk. Mini dill pickles coated in garlic powder and salt. Interesting. Stream Elements is like, Red, you haven't watched any time. I need to fix some of these bots. No, I think it had something to do with like a certain kind of reset or something like that. It's been, I don't know, it's really tricky. Like sometimes that kind of stuff happens and there's not much I can do about it. So I think what I'm going to do is this, guys. This is what I'm just going to do. I'm going to delete this. I'm just going to add a widget. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add tips. No, wait, other. What's other? No, we'll just go tips. And we'll do a goal. And then I'll have to manually update it. That's just what we'll have to do. Do we want this? Do we want a simple design for this one too? Or go with the condensed? So this one would be like I should put this together like desk goal, and I have exclamation point desk there. I don't know if people would see that well, but the idea being about also creating a command. So if people are like, wait, what's that on his screen about? I can hit exclamation point desk in the chat, and then you can see, and I can create a thing about like that's the goal we're heading for, that kind of thing. Or do we go? I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Keep it with the bar. And then say that I don't know what the goal. I'm just setting this up right now. I'd have to actually look at the details. But like for the desk, say it's at like whoa. Hey yo. Axis. Dude. Thank you so much, man. Gifting to Hamster Plays Games and to Shay. Oh, we got to get on Shay for that. Taking the gifted from someone else? No. No, actually prayers out there for Shay. General consents. Appreciate your follow. Welcome officially to the herd. Axis, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Hamster and Shay, I hope you guys enjoy the emotes and all that comes along with being a subbed member of the community. Man, my train of thought went out the window when the happened. Oh man. But bro, dude, M2K is gonna love it. M2K is gonna seriously appreciate that, Axis. That's awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the community, for supporting myself. Appreciate it, man. Guys, what do you think we do this as? I feel like the condensed, and then what we'll do is we'll have the 350 goal, but it doesn't let me. So we'll do like for this month kind of thing. Waterless, if you insist. It won't let me. Oh, wait. I can do it. I think I have to go here and go to goals, and then I can put it in here. And I can just update it manually. Bro, coming in with the fourth gifted of the night of the month. It's the first. Jumping, trying to ensure that you're number one on the leaderboard, right? Is that what you're doing? Love it. Love it. So what I'll do here is actually then like when subs come in and stuff like that, then it's like half of that. Although I believe isn't the I believe it went down. Because I believe it used to be straight up like 250. But I believe it's gone down now. Twitch help. It says 50-50, but I swear it was like instead of 250, I swear it was like 236 or something like that. But I'll still count it as that because it's simple math. But what I'll do is take like those four and I can add that all of a sudden towards that goal. Which then would be what? $10 towards that goal, I think. And so it would show we'll call it the Save Delkery's back goal. Is that what we should call it? Are you trying to get to 20 on the year? Is that what it is? But guys, so if I did that and then I copied the overlay, say I went to add it into here. Oh man. Axis. So the Twitch sub goal of 20 has been met. 20 out of 20 it says. Oh no. I've been screwing something up. Oh my goodness. I can't. Okay. Axis, thank you so much, man. I don't know who'd that one go to. River and Shock the Toast. Bro, coming in with the 20 and you hit the 20 sub goal for Twitch, and then I need to refix it here on Stream Elements because Stream Elements I accidentally made this one in the sub goal one instead of taking it from the template and making a new one. So I've got to fix this. But let's go. Axis, you are a highly appreciated member of this community. I need to reset up like to where like HerdBot uses like these ones. You know, you gotta max the GIF hype. That's another thing I need to see what happens. Oh, I exceeded the character limit. Whoopsies. How many did I do? I was trying to see, and then it's like telling me, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. So here on this, I gotta change this to just, I'm just gonna call it upgrade goal. We'll just call it that. What are you doing, Red? No, you did not tell me. You did not tell me. I feel like I need to make a folder that has all of my goal browsers in it. So this one, chat. This is one I feel like I should almost have like... See, that's too big and obnoxious in my opinion. I gotta change the size. I gotta change the size of it. Position style, let's go 1000 width by 30 height. Booyah. Wait, why is it like that? Oh, because it's still set at 800s. Yep, I gotta go 1920. Actually, no, I know exactly what it is. Let's just go 1000 by 30. We know exactly what it is. Why not just do it accordingly? Uh-oh. Probably for that reason, because it's a lot harder to handle. But if I do this, what do you guys think? And then I just have it at the top? Doing something like that? Which means I would need to move the viewer attack down, which isn't a huge deal. Or is that too much on the screen? See, this is the thing I start to get into, because now we're starting to get collapsed into like, okay, we're gonna have one in each corner. Now we have this rotator right here, and now we've got this up over here, and now we've got this across. You know what I mean? It just starts to all. That's the thing I'm not a huge fan of. Is it all starts to do that?
Yeah, this one.
Taking a stadium tour of Williams-Brice Stadium. Wait, is that the South Carolina? Yeah, okay. Nice. Very nice. That'll be fun, man. The question is, are they going to have 30-foot bulls, 30-foot buffaloes, you know? They got to have like 30-foot roosters or something. All right. So let's save this upgrade goal. And now I got to create a different one. Let's just duplicate the follower goal. We'll just delete that. Booyah. Okay, and we'll just add then the widget. Labels. This one will be subs, subscriber goal. And this one we're just using the simple design. Goal. We'll put it at, well, you just did the 20. So I guess with next week in mind, maybe we'll just put it at 25. Yeah, it says we're at 20. So we are going to fix that. I don't know why it... There you go. Save. Boom. There is a giant rooster out in front of the stadium. There you go. Nice. Nice. Here I am trying to crack jokes. And I'm not succeeding in it at all. All right, so we'll add browser source, and then we'll go. This one will be a sub goal. Okay. Boom. Width of 700 by what? 30? Woo, you guys don't want it that big. Okay, that seems to be about the right size, right? Except it doesn't say what I want. Sub goal. Okay. Very nice. How we feeling about this, guys? All right. How we feeling about all this? I'll be honest, part of me almost feels like, chat, that I should bring this bar down to the bottom and I should take the sub goal. Whoopsies. Sub goal. Like the sub goal and the follower goal. Should be above it. I gotta change that. Let's transform. No. Let's just change the properties to straight up 700. And we'll go 700 by 30 with this one as well. Where's this at? No. Why is it doing that? Where is the... Where is my follower? Okay. Something's up. I don't know how to... Let's just delete it. Right? If I go back here and then go in... Which one? The follower is the one that I'm trying to do. Follower goal. Okay. There. Now it posted fine. I don't understand. It had like... It's giving me issues. How's that look? How's that look? Hey, speaking earlier, Axis, speaking about earlier, the OGs, River, rocking that founder badge. Ooh. One thing to fix with this is the social medias. Let's go to the transform and we'll just click center horizontally. Boom. What do you guys think? Does this look like a better kind of professional feeling kind of thing? What are we thinking here? Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like the bar on the bottom compared to the top. What do you guys think? It feels less intrusive when it's on the bottom like that. It feels less intrusive to me. Like it's just a built-in, like especially having that one as the basic, like it just it makes it feel like it's just a built-in frame, like, so it's not taking away from up top. It just felt like it was like pushing me down. It was weighing me down, boy. Weighing me down. All right. All right, let me go through here. Oh, wow. Dude, that side view, that is pretty. Dude, it makes it actually seem like kind of ferocious. That's pretty dope. So what was, like, I'm trying to think through, because there was a list of things that I wanted to try and those were kind of the focus, guys. No, actually I think we have like one more. We chose a book. We're gonna next week we're gonna start with the knowledge of the holy. Start with just one part, like start to read a little bit and chat about it as we read it. So I'm excited about that. We created the graphics. That was a big thing. But there was one other. What was the other thing? What's the other note I have up here?
The future of your business is here.
Oh, Throne.
Wix, you get advanced
Throne. That's it. Let me check here. So I have a. I can quit out of that now. I have an extension of some sort on. Going to my extensions. My extensions. Oh, it's not on right now. Oh, I think it's because I have to do some stuff with it first. Throne. So, Throne wish list. So I know, like, Red, I think you had mentioned the idea, and some others had, about actually like having something that lists that. And so, Throne. Oh, I thought I was already connected. Why is that? No, I want to look at what my Throne wish list is. Configure. It's not letting me see it. Let me go to Throne. But there's an extension so that it can directly correlate like what my product is, or what the things are that I'm like looking at. So if I went to like standing desk, for example, then I could I could add, for example, like this, like an executive standing corner L-shaped desk, and then I could, with some selections. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me click anything, but oak black, boom, 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 and I could be like, boom, add to wish list. So that's the cool thing about Throne here, is then it, like, say um what's something a bit smaller, guys, because this is like almost $1,100. If I were to say, what would a GPU look like? The GPU is probably still going to be expensive. Oh, speaking of this, these here made me think about this, guys. One of the things I need to look for opportunity for in the future is an editing capable laptop. If I had the ability to actually edit when I'm in other rooms, let alone other locations, that would be massive. And so I was looking at different computers, and it's not cheap. It's not cheap. But I'm not always at my PC, so to be able to edit and stuff like that from another device would be phenomenal. But like, you have, I don't know. Say somebody wanted to, let's just do like a keyboard or controller or something. What's it? Let's look here. What's the idea here? How much editing strength do you want? Well, the ability to be able to, because one of the things, I'll share with you guys a dream. You guys want to hear a dream? I would like to be able to do some videography style of work in my area locally, and that would include the necessity to be able to edit 4K. So it can't be weak, but it also doesn't need to be i9 4090 GPU, stuff. But I'd love to get and have an M2 MacBook, just because I've always had, and I have a MacBook Air from 2011, and she died. Nothing is compatible anymore, out of date and stuff like that. But let me look. I'm looking on here at, like, I clicked on streaming just to see what would come up on Throne here, and I think it's based upon what other people have listed. And let's go to gaming. Oh, then it's all stuff like this. Wow, okay. We already have Hulkery. I don't need another plushie. I don't know. Somebody throw something out there that would be like something that's a manageable price, because, like, I understand if I were to put in like let's do a wireless mouse, okay? Because I would like to, that's not a necessity, but it's something that would actually be really nice, because this one has given me issues over time. And I'm actually not a big fan of the ergonomic style. Red Riot, I was just looking to example how Throne works, and I didn't want to put on like an $1,100 desk or something like that. But say, I don't know, did something like that. This is the one I already have. No, not that one. This one here is the one I have. I don't know. I'm never good at just on the spot looking at the stuff. I have to like do research. So I was just trying to think of, like, okay, let's just do, if we did like an XLR mic for me to move from USB to XLR. Okay, say somebody wanted to get me this Fifine or Fifine or whatever. They also have a slider on Amazon. But say I wanted to do this and I wanted the black one, and I would add it to my wish list. Add it to wish list. Now you should be able to look at my wish list. Oh, there's already some stuff on there. Let's go. Oh, let's get rid of that. But like an Elgato HD60 capture card, or a chair, or a Nintendo Switch. One day I can't wait for that, to have one of those for my family, the toddler, to be able to play with and stuff. Some of the best family games, I believe, happen through Nintendo. But on Twitch, if I were to go to my page, you should be able to see down here, right here. Boom. Boom. Actually, I guess I should keep that out so you guys can see. But this is where it will list, and then it'll show different. If somebody's like, man, I want to help him get this game. I see that he wants this. I'd love to help him get that. I'm gonna throw in, I can set them up so they're crowdfunded, or somebody as an individual can be like, I wanna gift and support to this streamer, but I want to do it very specifically in a way that I know is going to be beneficial. And so, oh hey, he wants a capture card, right? I've always thought it'd be great to have an internal capture card, one that's straight into the computer. And so in that way, like, somebody does that, boom, that would be phenomenal. So, so that's the throne one. How that works. And I need to shut off the crowd control one because we're not using that. That's a good current time. Anyway. My extensions. Why is it still showing up? I'm very confused. I don't know why crowd control is still showing up there, but okay. So that's all I was looking at is the different, trying to look at ways, setting up our setup here on stream, as well as some of those style of pieces, like being able to just make things as apparent as possible for people who want to support. Here's how to do it. The other one I need to do is I need to make sure that Ko-Fi is on here, which is just right now. I'd love to do more with Ko-Fi, but right now Ko-Fi is, if you want to support as much as you can financially, like through monthly sub, that happens mainly through, thank you for that follow, Questioning Quip. Great to have you. That is a place where, like, because through Ko-Fi or Coffee, that is like 90% of the $5 goes to myself and therefore content, whereas here on Twitch 50% goes. So that's the thing. If you want the other perks of Twitch, by all means, sub it up. I appreciate you. But if you're looking at, like, how do I get the most bang for my buck when it comes to supporting Delkery and the channel and the future content and stuff like that, then Ko-Fi would possibly be the best place for you. Would be the best place for you. So in case anybody's curious about that, boom, right there in chat. Oh my goodness, I got bots fighting with each other. That's the second situation tonight. Here it is. No, I can show it better. That's funny. Hey, let's do one thing before we call it a night. Let's do one thing. You guys ready for this? I want to see how this works. I guess I gotta open Steam. So for a good computer, I would say check out Lenovo. I have 2 Beast laptops from them, and both I would say could do editing. Yeah, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, one of the things I will say is I know space isn't a big deal because I have a Dropbox. I have a Dropbox account specifically because I'm doing a lot with video. I can store that, so that's a nice thing. But moving forward, yeah, I'll have to look at Lenovo. I don't think I've really looked at them. A lot of people had pointed to the new MacBooks and stuff, whether it's the M2 or M3, like those chips and the ability not overheating and some other different stuff. But you know, you're talking $1,200. And I know if I want one that's going to last me a while and be good, then it makes sense. But guys, we're going to try Chat Fight. Red brought this up a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago, actually. I want to try it out. One thing to remember, though, is scratch disk. HD aren't just for long-term storage. I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. Not sure I understand. Is chat fight an option? It might be that time of the night where I'm just not computing the same way. Chat fight is. I mean, we'll just stay. It only has 35 followers. We're just staying with just chatting, but guys, so we're gonna test this out. You guys ready? Does this have sound? Boop. Boop. Exactly. So guys, I want to test this out with a couple of y'all, if you guys don't mind. See how this goes. Wait a minute. Fill remaining spaces with bots, sure. Clean up dead fighters, no. No, they gotta stay. Oh, max players? Let's just do 10. Just to see. A lot of programs like Photoshop and DaVinci Resolve and others need space on the... Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, and I use DaVinci. Yes, indeed. One of the reasons why I really need to upgrade my GPU. In fact, that was always one about just straight up buying the full DaVinci Resolve. If I did that, from what I've heard is that the paid for version doesn't tax your computer as much. So, I don't know though. So guys, if I go open lobby here, I don't know if this is trying to run sound. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so guys. But then I only used it on my desktop, not my laptop so far. I got you. Gotcha. Well, that's some good information to know. Guys, I opened the lobby. In chat, type !join. If you're willing to test this out with me, I need a couple of y'all. Well, this could be a fun way for us to end stream. So if you're in the background just chilling, you've just been lurking. Now's the time to jump in so we can try and test this out. Red, we're testing out chat fight. What do you mean it's not open? It said sorry, but That's herdbot. Oh, because exclamation point join is a command for. Yeah, you guys are in. You can see it up here if you see my mouse top left. So we got 3 people. Jump on in, people. Exclamation point join. We're gonna test out chat fight, where we literally everybody in chat, you can fight somebody else in chat. So if you've got lasting frustration with red, or you wanna knock out Delkery, listen, throwing tomatoes isn't enough. You wanna actually knock him out. Well, guess what? Now's your chance. Exclamation point join in chat. Exclamation point join in chat. What just happened? Beat the stuffing out of each other. Let's get another one. One more person. One more person. Maybe River. Oh. Dude, the noises that it makes too. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my. Where's the marmot when you need him? Just to pop up real cute from this bottom middle and just go. Is that from Tangia? I think that one's. Is that Tangia or is that Viewer Attack? I can't remember. All right, guys. Well, we might just go the 3 of us then. Then it starts to slide down. Yeah, I know, right? So let's do this. We only got 3, but we're gonna test it out because the rest of them fill in with bots. Let's see what happens, guys. Here we go. Oh, bro. Okay, so this is literally. Oh my goodness, chat. Delkery laying out player 9. Let's go. Delkery turns to take on player 10. Oh, Axis. There you go. There he is, laying there. Let's see. Will Delkery? Oh no! Delkery gets knocked out. All that's left are bots. There's Red Riot laying. Dude, the bodies, just like sitting there and wavering. Like that's kind of, dude. I don't know what to do with that, man. they're just sitting there twitching after they're down. Player 10. Sheesh nuggets. Player 10. IDK if I can do it because I'm on mobile, so I don't have a mouse and such. That didn't go right. How? I forget. There's a way. Where's the directions? I forget the directions. I thought it was you do it and then you just let it go. Not as much like you actually move. I think the movement thing axis was me moving around. It was as the streamer so that people in chat can see what's happening. I don't think there's much you can do. I think wait. I remember though there being like pressing like number 4 or something like that. Let's go to chat fight .win. If you want, and by the way, if we do this more in the future, you can customize your character in ways. This is in development, but you can customize your character at chatfight.win. Okay, so here's the about. How do I play? The streamer will start the game, type in the Twitch username, and then press play. Then a lobby will be created. To join, it's all based on pure RNG. I didn't know if there was like you press a button and then like you can make things explode or something like that. Here we go. Guys, we're going to open another lobby. Let's do it again. Jump on in. This time, I will survive. Anybody else? It says in chat, sorry. But that is to a different exclamation point join is a command that is set up for a queue. that is not active right now, which is what that is too. That's not this. It's not talking about chat fight. Should we clean up the dead fighters? Let's clean them up this time. All right, here we go. Let's. Ooh, oh. Here we go. There's Delkery with player 10. Axis over here with player 9. What's gonna happen? Red Riot trying to take out player 8. Oh no. Oh no. What's gonna happen? Red comes through. Oh no, Axis died. He gone. So is Delkery. Red Riot is the last remaining real person. Oh man, player 5 has a lot of life left though. Oh, player 5, the bots. The bots. What is this? Red Riot did 179 damage though. Dude, that's sweet that you can track that. Delkery only did 89 damage. How do I suck at a game purely based on RNG? What the heck? What the heck? Oh man, that could be a fun one. We'll have to like in the future, Axis, Red, anybody else, if we have a night where like we have a raid or we get some we just have a little bit more full room, we should definitely come back to do this. That's kind of fun just to watch. I mean, it's very simple. They're just punching each other, but still the idea of like your guy surviving and being the one who wins. But that'd be a fun one too, to like you get a raid of 50 people and just be like, guys, guess what? You thought you were just coming over here to say hi. No, I'm gonna let you air out your grievances against each other. Like no other channel on Twitch. Oh. As a football coach, I believe in airing it out, leaving it all out on the field. So tonight, we're not typing it in chat. We're letting them duke it out. Oh, I'll find duck races for you and put it in Discord. You already did, Red. I thought that one cost money, didn't it? I thought that one cost money. Duck race. Oh, it's not duck race says. It's just duck race? Yeah, because duck race is $12. If this is what you're talking about. Because it's in early access. So the ducks literally are like a race. I know, Axis. In fact, actually, one of the things about that is it is queued to update. So we wouldn't even be able to do it right now. So, but it does need another one, Stream Racer. I enjoy Stream Racer, but we just haven't been able to make her happen. It can definitely be difficult to keep up with all the different games and such. Wordle. I haven't touched Wordle in a hot minute. My wife got on to doing that with work people. But I mean, there's a lot of like another one that I think would be really fun to test out with some peeps would be oh, what was it? I thought I had it in here. Can't remember the name of it now. But they're party-based games. Wait, is it down here? Gartic Phone. It's like the telephone game. I think that's the one I was thinking of. But yeah. All right, guys. I feel myself. I'm draining, and I need to do a couple administrative things before I head to bed. So I wasn't thinking of Jackbox games, but that's another example. There's a lot of Jackbox games. I don't have access to them at the current time, but Words with Friends, that's the one we do on stream. Yeah. I just had Words with Friends up, I thought, last week, didn't I? I think so. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I look forward to what we can, what things can continue to become, and what the herd can continue to be. You guys like what I just did with my hair there? Dude, I came across a picture from during quarantine, during COVID, to where my hair grew out, but it looked like, because of what I can do with it, it looked like anime. And dude, I gotta see if I can find it, to be honest with you. It's worth it. It's worth it, I promise. I just forget where. Was that a Facebook one I did? Or was it? Come on, I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm close. Bro, we just talked about bro, check out this guy. That picture my wife took. Oh, it looks so red right now in this, but dude, I should make that a profile picture. That's pretty good. Oh, we were talking about editing. Do you guys remember this? Editing and the ability to make thumbnails and stuff. And this was a Call of Duty highlight reel thumbnail I had made. Can't really see it well. But it was like a poorly lit self picture where I cut off my arms and I turned them into like wheelchair circles or whatever, or wheels or something like that. Man, so bad. Guys, it's eating me up. I want to find it. I'm sorry. I really want to find it. And now you guys are like, you said you were ready to go to bed. You said you were done. You said this was over. And here you are, just continuing to string us along. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it just popped up the other day as a memory somewhere, and that's why it's irritating me that I can't find it simpler. That's really the biggest reason why I'm like really, really trying to find it, because it's really irritating me. Where did you go? Circles on the bus. Yeah. Oh, play jackpot game at your brother's. Yeah. It would be an upload. Well, I mean, there's a cute rendition of it from the toddler. This was, when was that? That was August of 2022 already. Wow. That was that football, being out in the heat and the sun, and his hair with the sweat and such. It's such a cute picture. Golly. He's gotten so stinking big. Here I am about to get emotional going back through all these. Guys, that was now toddler Delkery. Oh my gosh. That was August 13th, 2020. He was only 6 days old there. 6 days old. Crazy. Nope. Okay. Well, I thought it would have been a funny picture to end stream on, but it seems like it just ain't gonna happen. Brett Kiesel pictures. Oh my gosh, this is such a fun picture from my wife and I. You guys can't even... I figured that was you when I saw that follow happen. Man, I wish you guys could see this better, but it has it was at a wedding, and like it's such a fun, like the two of us being such goons. I'm there like dance, and she's there just with that like who. It's so fun. This is what pictures are for, right? I just get so annoyed. Alright, I gotta stop looking through these pictures. Now I'm coming across pictures of my grandfather when he was laid in bed dying of cancer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, I'm done. Alright, guys. I don't know where that picture went. You know what? I got one more spot. I'm gonna check. Maybe it was on... Was it on TikTok? As a, like, picture? I don't know. I need to post more on TikTok. But here's the thing. I wasn't prioritizing things on TikTok just because of everything that was happening with, like, the TikTok ban and stuff. So I'm like, why do I want to really emphasize time and energy on that if they're just going to take it away? If it's just going to be removed, you know what I mean? So... Okay, keep going, keep going. This could be where it was, guys. Maybe? Nope. Not seeing it. Well, it was worth it. Worth looking. I really don't know where it posted then. I really don't know where it posted. So, it is what it is. Guys, a reminder to many, a first time hearing to some, you are a unique, unrepeatable, beautiful, and intelligent miracle of God. You're made in His image, you're made with a purpose and a plan. You are loved, and you hold great value. That's the identity of who you are, not because of things you've done, failures, successes, what you think of yourself, what others say of you, but because of who made you and what He says of who you are. Appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. I will be back next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and we get ready for next Wednesday night, a little bit of cooking stream, and some other weird stuff to happen with spicy things and weird drinks and weird moments, as always, as we celebrate a 4-year affiliate anniversary next Wednesday night. But until then, if I don't see or hear from you guys, have a great weekend, and I will see yins on the flippity flip over there in whatever the date is. So, happy gaming, happy living. God bless. See you.